Question: what is a clone? First, let me explain to you what the word clone means. The word clone comes from the Greek word clone, for twig or shoot. According to Illustrated Heritage Dictionary and Information book on page 252, clone also means a group of genetically identical cells descended from a single common ancestor. One or more organisms descended asexually from a single ancestor to create a genetic duplicate of an individual organism through an asexual reproduction, as by stimulating a single cell, which extends from kale, meaning to strike, cut, with derivatives referring to something broken or cut off, twig, piece of wood. Question: so are you saying that this is how clones are made? Yes, clones are made by duplicating the genes from any one strand of DNA or one cell in the body. Or you can go into the cell and destroy the nucleus, then inject another nucleus into it. This can either be animal or plant. This will produce a duplicate cell from the donated nucleus to the cell. Another way to make a clone is by using identical particles of genetic material inside a cell, called plasmids technique, which allows scientists to combine a plant gene with an animal gene. Cloning is not a recent scientific discovery. It has been in existence for thousands of years, but you didn't know about it when I tried to tell you about it over 25 years ago in a book entitled The True Story of Abraham, Ancient Egypt and the Pharaohs, and many others. Everyone thought I was crazy, but once again, you now see that what I've been saying all along was the truth and facts. Some people fear the fact that humans being created by laboratory manipulation would be less than human. But twins, triplets, quadruplets, etc. are biological clones. In twins, one is usually more aggressive while the other is sedate. One may be very happy while the other grumpy. Many say they have double power, have the same brain thoughts, and can read each other's mind. However, they still may not have the same character or personality. The manipulation of genes isn't anything new. Here, you are just using gene mapping in test tube babies and in vitro fertilization, where beings from other galaxies or humanoids, a type of extraterrestrial in human form, from the seventh constellation of Pleiades and other galaxies, have been manipulating genes for centuries. They only clone but produce outside their bodies, so not to damage the body. Humans are evolving towards this by the fact that soon people will not be able to carry a child for the full term of 9 months. The birth canals and reproductive organs are collapsing, and people will be passing the amniotic fluid sac the same way a chicken lays an egg that gets hard after it hits the air. This will occur in the 3rd or 4th months of gestation. Then the fetus will have to be watched and protected from becoming prey to other beings, the same way any other animal guards their young.